Well, as the death toll unfortunately continues to grow across our state on a daily basis, we also want to share the stories of survival to give you hope, give someone hope who's battling COVID-19, or maybe you have a loved one who's also facing this challenging health crisis. I want to share tonight a couple's personal testimony with you. They say only their faith and the prayers of thousands of people across the world allowed the two of them and their family to make the comeback.
And I had just gotten over a bout of pneumonia. And so I thought, this is just some residual something.
David Henry, a fourth grade teacher at Oak Hill United Schools, went to Marion General Hospital.
I was coughing. I had maintained a fever of about 103.
It was COVID-19.
They really wanted to get him to Lutheran Hospital in Fort Wayne because they had this particular rotating bed that was proven to be successful for some people.
The transfer was denied because doctors said he would have died during the 45-minute trip.
I sent out to my friends, I'm like, please pray that he can get this transfer because that bed is really his only hope.
Prayers were answered with a slither of improvement on March 30th.
He bottomed out real hard, like the 31st and the 1st and 2nd of April. Those were really low. They were telling me there's nothing left that they can do. He's not going to make it.
Their 11 children were told to prepare to say goodbye.
I said, guys, we really have to prepare ourselves that Dad might not make it. And that doesn't mean that our faith wasn't strong enough. It just means that God's going to help us in other ways.
His kidneys shut down. His lungs weren't working. Chest x-rays weren't clear. But family and friends maintained hope over fear and prayed.
While my body was going through these things, there was a part of my spirit that was very present with God. When I prayed for my wife, and I just told the Lord, whatever you want to do with this, it's a yes. However you want us to serve you, it's a yes. Please don't take me from my children. Please don't make my wife raise these children alone. And I had this wonderful comfort that it would be fine.
After 28 days on a ventilator,
the Lord just wrapped me and comforted me in all those days in isolation.
David woke up on Easter Sunday.
It's one of the most humbling things when I realize that God shared his resurrection day with me.
24 days later, on May 6th, he was released. It was a family reunion like none other, ending with how it all began, with prayer and love.
That moment, for me, I'll never forget the image of my kids' faces when they saw him come out and wrap around him.
He received a community celebration called the Miracle Parade that included 10 fire trucks.
It's been such an encouragement to me.
Welcome home, Mr. Henry. God answered the prayers of thousands. So you can make the comeback and continue loving, teaching, encouraging, and answering God's call to make a positive difference in the lives of others.
People need to be reminded that in all this chaos, in all this trouble, there's still a good and loving God whose ways we do not understand, but who is working for our good.